Hey guys, Jerry here and welcome back to Gnomoria. Where we left off, we had just had a bit of a battle down here, if I recall correctly. All the way down here. Where zombie Bloodliver had kinda returned and tried to kill us all. So that was fantastic. Since then I've been just digging out a wee bit in here in the back so you can kinda see the shape of the marble and sandstone deposits here. I've put down some torches just so we can keep out the worst enemies from my mining layers here. Other than that, I don't think much has happened. We have a blacksmith set up here where we can actually do stuff now. We still need to actually order some stuff and maybe get a bit more of a standing army going so we can fight better. Maybe set up a training hall, training facility somehow. Where are you going? You're going to pick up apples. You're gonna go out with a wheelbarrow and pick up one apple. Very well done. Such a fruitful expenditure of time. We're still in the process of renewing the floor in here at the market stall. We haven't attracted a merchant yet. Hopefully that will happen before too long. Let's just cancel the cleanup job on those sapphires because we don't have anywhere to put them. I have suspended the use of this prospector here because while we are producing a bit of different slivers here, it's not really helping us much. So the blacksmith time is better spent elsewhere. We have pine wood, and that's about it. We have 2 spare birch tables for some reason, so let us just put those birchwood table. Put those in here where they belong. We don't have any more birchwood, of course, so we can't really. And that was one of the new sound effects that you just heard. Yeah, the game suddenly has sound effects, which is really quite unnerving when you're not used to it. Anyway, we have our 2 yaks here. We have how much straw do we actually have here? 5, 8. So not a lot of straw. We also have barely any cotton. I don't know if it's just that the farmers are not really doing their jobs, but it doesn't look like it's because we don't really have a lot of extra wheat seeds. Thinking we might have maybe used too much of it for bread making. In any case, I think we do need to expand the wheat farm a bit, but until we can actually fill out the one we have with the seeds, there's not much reason to do that. So let us instead get looking on some armor here. We can't actually make armor because we don't have any cotton for making padding and such. And we still have the leather worker here. We have ordered some cuirasses. But until we actually have enough both leather and padding and such to actually do that, there's not much we can do. It seems that every little plan I have here is just kind of falling apart. So let us, instead of all that stuff, go down here and... Come on. Carrying around a corpse, is that your best expenditure of time? I'm actually quite stumped as to what we can do now to actually make the most use of our time. We can send people out cutting down more trees, of course. That's gonna give us a bit more logs for use in furniture. We could dig out more stuff, which is gonna give us a bunch more raw stone, maybe some minerals, but that's not gonna help us a lot either. I don't know how much coal we actually have. 5 bits, it looks like. Yeah. Let us... That one, no. Let us make some silver bars. We can do that at least. 3 of those. Move that down. That should give someone something to do. We have people clogging up the stone cutter here. Maybe making a second stone cutter would be a good idea. It probably is, yeah. Let us do that. A stone cutter. And we can put him nowhere. Kinda makes sense to put him over here where we have all the stone, but we don't really have the space for it. We could put him in here, of course, with the market stall, but that doesn't make sense either. So let's just put overflow workshops in there. Until we actually get a merchant, I'm really not sure what we can benefit from making a lot of statuettes or anything, so let us continue with just kinda busy work really, because yeah. Fell some more trees out here so we can get some birch wood and some of these as well. Then we have some miners that are not doing anything. I think one thing that we might actually benefit from doing is removing the floor in part of all this. Because I believe if there's no floor, then nothing can spawn on it. So once we get all of this cleaned out, we can actually like remove the floor maybe, and or maybe that's not a good idea. It seems like a fine idea. If we just do it a bit carefully. Gives us more stone and allows us to see downstairs, and it doesn't end up causing spawns. Now, that mining noise is not that good. I'm just gonna turn down the sound effects volume just a bit. See, now that we use some coal, they're making new stuff, of course. And we're kind of just taking care of our own right now. We really need to start doing something here. We need to come up with a project. I'm having trouble here. I really thought that we would have a merchant in here by now. That's kind of the thing I was going for. So let's get started on that training yard. Now, we kind of want the soldiers to be near the entrance here. And the only room we really have... Oh god. And she runs away, leaving him to fight alone. Luckily the rest are coming there. And she dares go back and mine a bit. As I was saying... This one here. Craft a block. Craft to 20. Just so you have something to do as well. Let us get started on that training grounds. Now, the only space we really have room for it is near the entrance, is in here. Like, we can fit in the training dummies over there once we get the floor done. So that means we need to make some training dummies, and I think that's over here. Training dummy. Yeah. So make 2 of those. And then we have a couple of extra torches we can put out here. Furniture, torch. Let us just make them one there and one over there. That should pretty much light up the area around the axe as well. Just so we have the entire area within our walls lit up. Let's see, other than that we can... Yeah, we have the stockpile there, looks nice. Once the training dummies are done and they've actually gotten around to replacing the floor in here. Is this one a high priority or... Oh, that's right, they ordered all the sandstone blocks in here, in this one. So, what are you? You are rancher. Okay, so we have ranchers that are idling at the moment. Which kind of makes sense because they don't really have a lot to do. Did I tell them to make the whole bone thing? Let's make some more statuettes then. That should give a job to someone. No? Population, professions. Rancher. Do you do bone carving? Yes, you do. Then what is the problem? No problem. They're working. And all of a sudden there was a bit of hauling to be done. I don't know, did they cut down a bunch of trees out here? Yeah. Good thing they're bringing the wheelbarrows to pick up one log. I am not impressed. Anyway, let us also order a couple more crates. Because crates are nice, crates are good. Crates help us. Miners are being brought again. Okay, so we have more basalt underneath here. And no minerals inside. That is a warhammer. Doesn't really help us much. Drain. Remove floor. Make another line across there. We got a couple of silver bars done. That means we can start focusing on some... Well, we can't really make bronze. And... we don't have 10 tin slivers yet, so we can make one of these. Rose gold, nope. Iron, steel, nope. So we can just... we can't actually do much with the smelter there. We can start smelting down some more of these worn weapons and such that we have. Melt down that one. And the battle axe as well. Get rid of it. See if we can recycle it somehow. The butcher's still automatically butchering corpses. Are miners done already? No, they're not. Silly miners. Alright, speed up the time. A merchant has arrived, finally. Now he just needs to get the inside. Did he finally find a way to go? Yeah, there we go. Or has he? Where is he going? Ah, there we go. Beautiful. We have a merchant. We can start trading with him, sell him our large statuettes. Alright, he's inside the merchant stall. So he sells granite, ooh, basalt, sandstone, bauxite, raw lapis, that's a stone. He sells birch logs, clippings from various trees. He sells copper ore. Let us buy the wheat seeds if we can. And then sell him some... Let's see, what do we have here? We have poor goblin sandwiches, we have bones. We do have one statuette there. All these statuettes here, 68 we can get. We have crates, copper axes, leather cuirass, bone needle, nope, it doesn't want that. We have the legendary helmet, which is worth nothing. Apparently slivers are worth quite a bit. Okay. What else do we have? I kind of want to buy those wheat seeds because so we can get that done. Silver bars are worth a bit. I don't want to sell too many of my, like, the good stuff I have. We can sell some apple clippings. Maybe... No, it's not gonna be worth anything. Actually, there might be... We can use them, yeah, 32? That's a start at least, so we get the wheat seeds. So they can start working on that. We can also potentially buy some of the... Actually, hold on. Market stall. He has emus, which we don't have a pasty for, but we could. Like, we can also get rid of... Let's get rid of big pile of dirt. We're gonna have a lot of it anyway. Might as well just clean up a bit. Can also give him, let's see, 800 basalt. That should. Actually, don't do that because I think it takes away from the stockpiles first of all. The dirt I don't really care about. Actually, hold on. Just give him all the dirt. All the dirt. All the dirt. Alright. Let's see, what else can we get rid of? We should really have some more statuettes, but we don't. Strawberry seeds. At least 100. So we have apple clippings, we can still get rid of 100 of those. Apples we have a lot of, but we want to keep those. Can we actually buy anything useful from him other than birch logs? All of them. We can get some of his ores maybe. He has a bunch of copper ore, I think. That's worth 20 each. Orange clippings. Since we have orange logs somewhere, we must have orange trees out there somehow. I think all of these are just stone types, which we'll eventually find anyway. The yaks and the emus are really like the big thing that you can purchase from him. We can buy some grapes. We just, yeah, let's buy some grapes and then make a grape farm. Just because we can. Alright, we need 3 more wealth. Let us just give him... Let's give him 3 apples. That should do it. There we go. Alright, that's just pretty good. We can make a grape farm now. I think we're gonna do that outside as well, so we can designate an area. Farm. I think it's a farm. Great. It's a rather big one with a torch in the middle. But they've started planting the wheat seeds now, so hopefully that'll grow up pretty quickly. Grape farm is coming along now as well. Got the birch logs. Storage, we want some more crates here. And then I think we need to start focusing on making some wealth here, so let us just make a bunch of statues. Let's craft to 5. Should give someone something to do. Hopefully we'll end up having a rather decent bone worker. And now we can also build the training grounds. I'm just gonna build them in here, because that's where we have the room. Wheelbarrows going out to pick up stuff. And they're actually cleaning up for once, rather than just bringing in 1 log at a time. That's good. That's something that's been needed a bit. Are you making anything good here? Yak statuette. Training grounds. What can we can assign the tumble lead here? That's Igor, the sleepy guy. I don't know if you can actually train alone or if he needs a partner to train with. That is one thing we'll have to examine. See, having a bit extra crate here actually helped a lot with the stockpile, or at least how clean it looks. It seems everyone's too busy holding rather than crafting more planks. Let us just order 4 more burst chairs, so we have them for the Great Hall. And oh, nice looking grapes. Yeah, I'm running out of stuff to say here. I'm running out of stuff to do, so I think I'm actually gonna give this a session off camera to try and get to a point where we can actually start progressing again. There is a bunch of upkeeping that needs to be done, like just a regular run-of-the-mill do this stuff so it gets done. And then hopefully in the next episode we'll have some more stimulating stuff to do. I mean, we did get the merchant here, which allowed us to do a couple of trades. But of course, since we now have a merchant and they know we're here, we can start focusing on generating wealth, so we can actually get those emus. We might also want to look into creating an underground farm. I think that's going to be one of the next projects as well. So until next time, I'm Jerry and this has been Gnomoria with merchants. Bye!